Alive. So hello and welcome to On Air with Odin, playing Tera and streaming for the first time on Hitbox. I'm playing as Chemoff here. He is my Amani Slayer, and my friend LadyMizu is joining me as Shizuko Megumi, who is an Elin warrior.
Yay!
Okay, my dashboard says I'm live.
I'm just gonna jump up and down all happy like.
I like this dashboard on Hitbox. It comes up, it tells you when you're live, it's got the viewers, the chat. It's not trying to show your own stream and stuff, like Twitch does. Because God was that annoying, have to hide that.
I understand the reasoning behind it, but at the same time it's just kind of like, how much crap is that going to take up, you know?
Yeah. And also I have the option to run ads here, but I'm not sure if I'm, like, meant to do that. I mean, I could, but...
I would look into it first before you do that, to see, like, how that works, and if the ads would benefit you, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Maybe I should have done a bit more reading before I started my first stream, but hey, I can do that after.
It's a testing thing.
Exactly. Oh yeah, you can change it to run a different number of ads in a row. That's nice. It's like I can run one ad, I can run 3 ads, I can run whatever ads I want.
You can run all the ads, wait, what?
Yeah, but until I actually get viewers, I don't think I need to run an ad. But yeah, so hopefully it's automatically told my Twitter account that I'm streaming.
It probably should have. You want me to tab out really quick and look?
Completely up to you. I was kind of drinking some coffee.
Give me a second. I'll look.
Okay.
I will do the thing.
And while she does that thing, I shall dance the dance of my people.
You know what? There you go.
She will dance the dance of hers, so I better turn the camera so that we're way around. I am what to making from Berserker. Did he say making fuck? I need to try and find a setting that says that I am not a PG stream.
Yeah.
I don't swear like a sailor, but still.
You've never had since I've known you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't swear like a sailor, but, you know, I casually swear. I think that's kind of the way to put it. I swear when appropriate.
I'm a little disturbed by my Twitter right now. Because I just happened to notice, like, a lot of my recent followers are clearly bots.
Oh, it sucks.
It's like, what do you guys think I am? I don't want what you're selling.
Exactly. It's like how I had 2 people add me on Skype just out of the blue. And I'm not going to accept them without knowing who they are. Hell, maybe I have fans, but they somehow got my Skype and I'm like, what? No.
Guys aren't allowed to stalk me!
Yes, exactly. But yeah, at some point I do plan on getting back to more YouTube videos, but I need a new computer with a bigger hard drive first.
Yeah, it doesn't say that you're streaming on Twitter right now. I just see like your most recent one that says that you were going to try out Hitbox.
Okay, so maybe it hasn't actually... Well, can you try going to Hitbox then and looking me up?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe it's because it's... like, I put on a picture and I connected with that, so maybe it's... And also it's still in beta, so maybe that's not working just yet.
Alright, I might lag a little bit, and this might be highly entertaining.
You'll be having a Teraception at this point.
Teraception! Let's go deeper. You must go deeper.
I'm sorry, but I don't think you're of age.
Not on this character!
Well, actually, Elins are like... They don't really have an age. And are really insulted if you, like, treat them as if they're not like an adult. But meh. Your body doesn't look old enough for me. Yeah. I'm sure within this universe. Yeah, I'm sure within this universe, relationships with Elin are just perfectly acceptable. I have one viewer. And
that's me.
The viewer list hasn't updated to show that you're there.
That's because I am not logged in yet.
Oh, okay, so it's a guest. Okay.
And you know what's funny?
What?
Despite the fact that this game is running just fine, I can hear the video and see it just fine.
Oh, the stream's running perfectly?
Yep.
Well, there we go. Hitbox 1, Twitch 0. Actually, this form of the dashboard as well. Yeah. Hitbox is very user-friendly so far, and has everything so conveniently put onto this one dashboard page for when you're streaming. Everything you need while you are streaming, at least. And I can seem to make giveaways and polls, social... Oh, let's have a look at this social media post. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I didn't automatically send a tweet, but I just clicked on social media post, and I went Twitter, and then post. I'm not sure. I've already clicked post once, so I'm not sure if I actually posted it, or whether I'm meant to have a confirmation. Might have to check my Twitter again.
Huh.
Did I just tweet?
1 sec.
It didn't confirm that I didn't confirm that I tweeted, but did I tweet?
You did in fact tweet.
I tweeted.
It is, sir. It's right in front of me.
So yeah, yeah, I can also make polls, apparently. Is Tera awesome? Option, yes. Option 2, fuck yes. Option 3, meh. Start the poll. And I'm getting live feedback of votes.
Okay.
Okay, with my one viewer, I have gained 1 vote, therefore I shall stop and end it. And the winner is... fuck yes! You see, that's really useful. I mean, I might... because you know how a lot of the time there's that quick poll link site that basically is only a way to have an instant poll before. I forgot what it's called, like flash poll or something like that. But anyway.
Well, it's useful, I think.
Yeah, it's very useful. So many tools.
Alright, I'll go ahead and close that now so that way I can actually not lag in game.
True.
But yeah, I can actually see your stream this time.
Yay! Oh, I need to pick a colour. There we go. And... slow mode off, disable images, timestamp. Compact mode? What does that mean?
I don't really know.
Mwahahaha. Oh, there you go, and it's got my little icon next to it as well. And I'm in bold because I'm the streamer. Okay. This is going well so far.
Yes, I think so.
For those watching this and thinking, just get on with it, yeah. Don't worry. This is a test stream, so usually I get right into it.
Hold your dang horses!
I don't have horse, I have wolf! Roar.
Point taken. Alright, so...
And how can you not love that sound?
that is an awesome sound.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Gonna eat you.
Ew, ew.
Gonna eat you. Run! Run!
I'm running. I'm running. Oh dear God, I'm running. Bitch.
Oh, no, no,
I
no,
got
no,
beat.
no, no, no.
Ah!
Oh, no, 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 no.
All of a sudden her tail's gone and she's like freaking out because it's gone, and then it like pops out of the back of her shirts.
Oh god, oh god, it's spamming the sound effect as well. Oh damn. That was loud.
That was ridiculous.
I'm sorry. I'll get off my wolf now.
Oh, don't be sorry. I thought it was amusing.
I forgot that it spams the sound effect.
I found it to be rather amusing.
Amusing, therefore laugh.
Ha 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 ha! Yes.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I wonder what the audio balancing is. Oh wait, no, I sorted that out in the OBS. That's not a something I need to worry about with the streaming site itself.
I was going to say, I could hear everything just fine.
Good.
So, that doesn't seem to be a problem.
Are you running from me? Oh no, you're getting bombs.
I'm getting bombs!
Bombs?
God.
Bro. So yeah, this is Tera, for those who haven't played it. It's free to play. There's some restrictions to a free to play player, but nothing like as debilitating as say Star Wars. You get 2 character slots as a free to play player, and you have, I think, some limitations to stuff like resource gathering. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's as far as
if by limitation you mean like you only have so many points per day.
Yeah, you get so many points. I don't know if it's safe for subscribe people actually, but still, I have not been unable to mine because of a lack of points. But I think like the auction house, you have a limited number of slots as a free-to-play character. I'm not sure if that's also the same for elite people, but still. The free-to-play model is really nice, especially since this used to be pay-to-play. It's one of the best transitions to free-to-play I've ever actually seen a game do.
In my opinion, it's actually quite good. I mean, okay, admittedly my connection is balls slow, so it took forever for me to actually get it downloaded, but now that I've got it downloaded, it's actually quite smooth, it runs quite well, and gameplay-wise, it's very intuitive, I feel.
Very intuitive, very action-packed. It's not like your standard MMO, it's a hack and slash, or a shooter if you're playing as an archer, or a sorcerer or something like that. Third-person action game, basically.
Admittedly, though, the controls did take a bit for me to get used to, because I'm more used to playing games like World of Warcraft and Guild Wars, and those kind of work relatively the same.
Yeah, and I know that you had hesitations at first because of your being used to those sort of games.
Yeah.
But you kind of look past your, I guess what you would call, I don't think like prejudice is the right word, but you know, you had a preference and you got used to a certain style of MMO, and therefore this was different. But
yeah.
Once you actually sort of went, you know what, that's silly, I'm gonna give it a fair shot. You like it.
Well, especially after my download had completed, I mean, I was able to actually feel like I was doing something.
Yeah. I mean, this game is pretty big. It was, what, 30?
It was about 35
gig?
gigs.
Yeah. You don't get a stupidly large patch afterwards. I actually got invited to the arcade beta, as I said, but after downloading the 20 gig game, it then wanted to do a 40-something gig patch, and I was like, okay. No, and therefore I didn't participate in the beta. The game looks really great, by the way. I'm not like putting a negative on Arcade, I'm putting a negative on my hard drive space.
Well, Yes, but at the same time, it's like, why is it so big? That's my question.
I'm gonna say it's because it's still in beta,
That's
and
probably that's probably a good
and
point.
also they might need to like it'll all be kind of condensed and optimized for when the full thing comes out. But also, it's modern times. Games are getting bigger.
That's true.
That's just how it is. Games are getting bigger.
That's true. I mean, well, depending on the genre, yeah.
Yeah, depending on.
I just get butthurt about it because my connection sucks.
Yeah. It took you, what, a week to download Tera?
They could actually, yeah, roughly.
Well, yeah, stop and start a week. Alright,
Yeah, it took a while.
So yeah, as you can see, there's like no lock on, you have to aim all your blows. And, so yeah. Some skills do have a lock on, but that's just basically specific to the skill. Yeah, and as you can see, because my swing actually would hit everything, it hits everything. Like there is hit detection rather than just you are locked to this character, therefore you are attacking him. Like how I just swiped through both those guys there. And I got my skills. This is the basic one where I just knock people on their ass after a brief charge, I guess. And then I've got a dodge move, which as an Amani is like a roll. Different species actually have like their dodge roll is different because they have different physiques, therefore can be like more mobile, perhaps.
Isn't that also class-based as well?
It's also class-based, but I think it's also species-based. Because, you know, an Amani is big, he is bulky, he is a tank, he is a badass motherfucker. But he is also, you know, he's not the fastest kind of guy. Everything he does is very steady and powerful. And you wouldn't see him doing flips, I would think. Oh. But you would see him gathering plants, because gathering plants is important. Yeah!
That was a really long climb.
Oh, you're doing the climb? So yeah, you can find things in the world to climb. There isn't really a massive... There isn't like a platforming aspect to this, like there is in Guild Wars 2. At least not to the same extent.
Thank God.
There are some like little bits that you could just for fun jump around to try and find.
Oh my God, Odin, I went all the way to the top of that thing. When I hit the bottom, I had only 1 HP left.
Yeah, it does that. It doesn't allow you to die from falling. Not unless, of course, you land and some monster hits you.
That was...
So yeah.
I thought that was a fluke then, because I thought I was so dead.
I think it's like, you know, it's like percentile, I believe, rather than actually like hit points based, because you only have 2,404... Actually, you have more hit points than I do. Oh wait, no you don't. Because you've got... Yeah, I've got similar hit points to you. But yeah. So I jumped down. Whee! And I'm down to 1 hit point.
Okay. So, that's a plus about this game. You don't exactly die to fall damage.
Although, if you die, most MMOs have your equipment getting damaged. This game doesn't have that. This game has what we call stamina. Which I've seen as basically the minus point to dying is that you go down to 0% stamina. Stamina affects your maximum health. And you can kind of see it at the top there as the 117 currently. It's a little love heart. But if you go to one of these campfires over here, you might have seen us doing it just a second ago. It can go up to 120%, I believe, as default.
Yeah.
As you can see, my maximum health actually went up because of having full stamina. In fact, it goes above 100% because it can. And now I have no longer thumping red because I'm nearly dead. Oh, that rhymed.
You're a poet and you didn't know it. You make a rhyme every time. It's not a good day unless I make really stupid jokes, okay?
Oh, did you just level up? Because I saw your health
Yep.
just jump up. So yeah, Kel is playing a warrior, which is a melee evasion tank. Like, she's one of the tank classes technically, but the way she tanks is by basically keeping aggro and dodging blows, while also just attacking with her twin swords. And you can see she has both health, mana, and shit, what is that called?
I'm right here.
Hey, I forget what that third bar is called for you. It's the same one that the Lancer has, and it basically defines how much he can block. Like, if he runs out of that, he can no longer use his blocking skill. I really forget what it was, but still. She has it, and I'm sure some of her skills...
Hang on a second.
But yeah, that third bar will be used by some of her skills, as will her mana. Whereas me as a Slayer, I don't start off with a bunch of mana and then use it. I actually generate mana by attacking, same as a Berserker does. And I generate mana by attacking, and basically use that to do my attacks. I am a medium armored melee class called a Slayer who uses a greatsword. And yes, wears the same armor as, say, the Archer or the Warrior. I am a burst DPS, apparently. Because my whole deal is get in there, do a bunch of damage, get out for a bit. I am not a tank, I am a DPS class. And yeah, it's pretty fun. This is the Island of Dawn, by the way. It is the starting area. You leave this area around level 10-ish. Like you've done all the quests. And my dude has a beard, which is kind of his face in a way. But yes, you can change various horn styles, skin color, face adornments, which is very dependent on what face you take. Like, that can include like face tattoos, eye color, makeup for the females, accessories. There's like some of the faces will have an accessory choice, which for this face I think was like a metal plate that goes across his jawline. And like for the high elves, you can have like this jeweled extension to your elf ear. And the Popori, which is the fuzzy little dudes over here, one of the faces actually has the option to have a smoking pipe as an accessory, which is rather funny. But yeah, Poporis are a bit of a joke.
He wants to be fancy.
Yeah. They're big, fluffy guardians of nature that are various animals. This guy is clearly a beaver.
Oh god, he's like, we want to see a cool trick? And I'm just like...
Yeah, the Poporis in their tricks. Oh, and yeah, and Elin are like, they're like aspects of the goddess who are created to be also guardians of nature, I believe. Like
yes.
Nature and magic and stuff. I'm an Amani. I'm a noble, powerful race who upholds honor above all things. Kind of like dwarves, but we're big, tall mother humpers. Yeah, there is
You're
no
just a very tall dwarf.
Yeah, actually is no dwarf race in this, which some people might be like, but that's traditional fantasy. Well, this is Tera. This is not your typical fantasy. Sure, they have humans, sure they have high elves, but they also have Amani, which is a race they made up. They have the Popoi, which is the race they made up, and there's the Elin, which is the race they made up. And there's the Castanics. Let's see, do we have one over here? Castanics, yes, they're made up, but they're also, like, pretty much tieflings, I think is a safe way to put them.
Yeah, I feel like they're based on that particular design.
They are horned and very vain people. Okay, so this person Hey, she's a high elf. She's very pretty. Her clothing is very elegant. The style of the armor is based on both class and race. Each race has their own little take on the various armors. She's an Elin, teleport master. She also has some very weird things to say.
Greetings and meetings.
She also looks kind of high to me.
I think she is. It's like some of the things she says.
Watch your back and your front.
Also, I just noticed she has like a foxtail, but she has rabbit ears.
Tell me
Yep.
more. Tell me anything.
Because I think actually that's just the Papori. Yeah, when you pick a hairstyle as a Castanic or an Elin, like the Castanics, your hairstyle defines your horn type. On the Elins, it decides your animal. But that one's very odd. She's got rabbit ears and a foxtail. This is very odd. But the Papori, funnily enough, can pick, like, you can choose your face, which defines your animal. But you can also pick your tail separately as a Papori.
Huh.
Which is very strange.
That is strange.
But yeah, I didn't expect to make this stream so comprehensive. I think I'm going to stop with the whole, this is what Tera is all about, and just have fun, because there's plenty of other people that have already done this is Tera kind of videos. I'm doing this to test Hitbox, not Tera. But the fact that I'm able to stream an MMO on Hitbox and for it to like work as a stream, that says something, because I'm running on a laptop, guys. I'm running on a laptop that is connected to my TV via HDMI to basically give me two screens.
And like I mentioned before, it just seemed like on Twitch I could not get your video to load at all. Like
No.
your stream would not load for me at all.
No.
But just checking out Hitbox just now, it loaded and it lagged a little, but I think that's just due to the fact that I'm connected, so...
Yeah, you not only A, managed to see my stream actually working, both in audio and video, but B, you have shitty internet as it is, and C, you have shitty internet and an MMO running at the same time as watching the stream.
Yep.
So was it just video lag or audio and video lag?
Just video lag.
Oh, wow, I just noticed that. Because you were near that wall, the blood splatter has actually gone up the wall.
It's kinda gross. Awesome, but gross.
I mean, this game's very pretty. I'm only running it on 3, which is like the medium settings. But yeah, this game is pretty. So yes, I think Kel needs to kill these things. I already had this character made when she made Suzuko, so I basically just ran back to meet her at the spawn point.
I'm almost caught up with you, though.
Yep, you are, because I didn't actually leave the starting island. Wow, I nearly killed that guy in, I say one hit, it was one skill.
Doesn't seem like it takes long. So now my Castanic, it just got to the point where I could do the arcane and like the arcane pulse and just one-shot things, you know, when it actually hits.
Yeah. Arcane Pulse is a very powerful but very slow-moving sorceress spell, which is like a big bowling ball of magic, and it is pretty hilarious.
I just call it my great big ball of what the fuck.
Indeed.
Oh god, he's dancing!
Who's dancing?
Oh, this Spore Walker over here. I hit him hard enough that he started like wobbling around the middle.
Wobble wobble. Took some damage there, I could have dodged it, but still. Outside of battle you slowly regenerate health, which is nice. And actually there are some glyphs that go on your armor that give you just a constant health regeneration, which
Yeah.
I plan on getting lots of. I put it on my sorceress and her survivability kind of went through the roof even though I only have one.
My sorceress has one now too.
More wind! So yeah, you are seeing this very basic skills and it's already like very nice. Not flashy, but like skills that actually do look good. actually look like what their skills actually says they do, you know?
Yes. Alright, what have I got in my inventory? I got a bomb. This is tradition with us, if anybody's wondering. If we have a bomb in our inventory, we just throw it out.
Yeah, because bombs aren't very powerful. They're pretty much just a AoE. They're bombs. They're grenades, more precisely. But they are usable items with the cooldown just to do an AoE damage. But they're not very strong, so we'll just throw them away because they don't sell for much either.
I imagine they have a use somewhere. It's just right now, it's just not very.
Well, when you actually have a use for them, whoa! Apparently, during my gathering of flowers, I found a straw scarab, which sells for a gold.
Wow.
Which is quite a bit. At least at this level.
Oh, look, there's Godly Alkahest.
Yay, Alkahest!
You know, that stuff that we had fits over for quite a while.
Well, we didn't have fits, but it was hilarious because freaking Godly Alkahest is what you use to enchant items, along with the component to enchant the item. But basically, Kel and I were playing on our main. I have a Lancer called Olothair who is badass. He is human, and Kel has a Castanic Sorceress. And every time Alkahest dropped, it would be her character that the loot would give it to. And so there's me with like trying to enchant my stuff with no Alkahest. But then we found out that you can actually just buy it from the merchant. So we were like, oh, we feel stupid.
Yeah,
we weren't arguing or
I
anything, but we just found it kind of funny.
I have like over 70 now, so it's just kind of like, oh.
So I'm wondering about this recordings setting. Like, is it, does it mean like recording it to the website, I'm assuming? Because it's not taking up my hard drive or anything.
Most likely.
It's like, I guess it just gives you the option to stream and only stream.
Yeah, that's probably what it's doing.
Yeah. And the stream setting is visible or I believe private, but yeah.
Alright. My next quest is to go find Tanley.
Tanley?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we missed her. She's the woman in the tent over there.
Yeah.
Jump over the bees! Oh wait, you don't have your mount yet. I should not.
Yeah, I don't have a mount yet, so you're just kind of speeding away for me.
Go Speed Racer! Go Speed Racer! Alley-oop.
Yeah, as a point of advice, unless you have a really good internet connection, trying to play this like with the streaming download can be kind of a pain.
Yeah, because there is a point when you download enough of the game that you can just play it while the rest of it downloads. But yeah, I mean, if you have a good internet connection, then you're going to have it downloaded rather quickly anyway. But, you know, if you have one that's mediocre or bad, then, you know, you're going to have problems if you try and play it while it's downloading. What, like a 5-second delay on some things and hit detection and stuff you had?
Yeah, I remember me trying to do the Arcane Pulse and just never hitting, like almost never hitting. I mean, I've hit, obviously, but it's like on my end, it looks like it's heading right for the monster, and then like at the very last second, I just see them casually move over to the side.
Yeah, that's also the thing with the fact that the hit detection is, well, there's hit detection, not just being a target. Dodging and blocking and this aiming your skills is basically, this is a purely skill-based game, and you can, as long as you're skilled enough and are kind of just good at the gameplay and careful, you can take down monsters much higher level than yourself.
As evidenced by that one time.
That, yes, Kel and I ran into, well, this game has something called BAMs, which are big-ass monsters. It's a phrase that they coined, pretty much. And we came across a BAM in an area that was basically before we should start fighting BAMs. This was like the area where there weren't any BAMs yet. But then we're just going up to this farm, and suddenly there's a BAM there, and we're like, oh, that's a BAM. But then there was a second symbol next to it, which I think meant that it was a particularly tough BAM. And so Kel and I spent the next 20 minutes or so killing this thing.
Trying to do that with the lag was murder.
Yeah.
I think he actually killed me once too.
Yeah, I think I managed to like revive you before.
Yeah, you got me
after.
back up. That was no problem. But yeah, trying to fight him with lag. Difficult.
He was a tough son of a gun. It was just rather lucky that I was on Olothair, who's a lancer, who is the main tank. He is the heavy armor, shield and lance tank.
Yeah, this guy, he just sat there with his shield up and this thing was going ding 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 all against him.
Yeah, we may have to like show that off at some point. But yeah, when you successfully block, it comes up with ching, you have successfully blocked kind of thing. But yeah, you have this meter which basically it drains slowly as you hold your shield up, but it also takes chunks out of this meter every time you absorb a blow, depending on how much damage it did. So yeah, you have to, and you build it. It regenerates, but you build it up quicker by landing hits. So you can't just sit there with your shield up all the time. You have to basically get hits in to build it up, and then block or dodge and block. And there's this freaking attack that this big arachnid stone thing does, in which it sort of went jab 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 jab. And I just stab it in the eye, put my shield up, and it's like ching 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 as I block everything. It was pretty fun.
I'm just standing there watching this entire thing go by.
And then there's times where like the enemy charges you, and my guy's blocking and just like sliding backwards and not falling over with his shield up.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, when you feel like the freaking man when you play a lancer, right? In fact, you feel really like, yeah, I did that when you play Tera, because of the way it's action and not just a click on the target, spam your skill thing. You feel like it's you that is doing the combat. You know, you feel like it's satisfying. The combat in this game is really satisfying.
Like I said, it's very intuitive, and what I really like about the combat system in this is you can easily chain moves together.
Oh yeah, when you go into your skills here, some of them you can't put chains on, but stuff like, let's see, evasive roll, like you can click and drag any skill into that, and then you do that, and then hit space, or at least you have to do it in combat, because, let's see. So yeah, boom, evasion roll, and I push space, and it will use whirlwind, because I dragged that into the slot. So yeah, you can do that with any skill. So I'm going to drag that out for now. Like how I think this did it itself. Knockdown strike, which knocks over the enemy. Basically when I'm in combat, will combo from my charge attack getting close. And yes,
What I'm liking about this, though, is like I do my evasion roll after I do my particular attack,
yeah,
and then when I land on the other side of them, then I can just stand up, hit space, and I do like a swirling attack.
okay. And also,
It's really
you
kind of
know,
awesome.
I can't quite do it because I have to build up mana to my skills. But stuff like where you do your evasion roll and then whip the camera around to face the enemy, like before you even land it, so that you can just turn it around straight away. Like how I am, let's see, attack this guy, and I roll past him, and then turn the camera in during the roll sort of thing. And then I just whip around and attack the guy. Well, I do that a lot, but if you don't, like, if your combo skill hasn't come up because like you're not in combat or you don't have enough mana, your character will just jump because space is jump, and
Yeah.
it's kind of funny.
That was happening a lot with my Castanic yesterday. It's like, I'm going to do this awesome glacial retreat and freeze things into place, and I just boing.
So now you're the same level as me, because
Yep.
Quest XP is a lot. Even in later levels, Quest XP gets you most of your levels up. Yeah, I think the only other...
I just did it just now.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just going to demonstrate your class's combat a bit. Let me stand here. So yeah, she's an evasion tank. As you saw, she just flayed that guy. Because she's very quick with her two swords. And just leapt past his attack, and that was it, he was dead. You couldn't really do anything other than that. And while I'm out of combat, my MP slowly drains because, you know, a Slayer is very much in the Berserker as much as he builds up momentum and rage. Well, yeah, for the Slayer it's momentum, but like, for the Berserker it's rage. So the music just kicked in because this guy is a mini-boss, but now he's dead. And any second now it would give us our victory fanfare, but sometimes it can be delayed. Might just be because of my computer. Running this on a laptop and all.
It just did it already.
Yeah. So Kel's got a better computer than I do. But yeah, so it did the victory fanfare on her side. So basically at any point during this fight it might suddenly go kind of like, oh yeah. There it is. There's the victory thing. So now we both have a set of rings, which we can't wear until one more level up, so... Onward to victory! Victory for Vlakion!
I was going to ask if you wanted to stay there and kill them twice so that way we can get a pair of rings.
Don't you have a pair of rings?
Yeah, I've got them.
Okay, yeah, 'cause like, with our current inventory space...
They just kind of spawned in on top of us anyways, so...
Yeah. You don't want to spam that too much, because then you just get your inventory filled up with rings.
Yeah.
I just noticed, it's probably because you're wearing puffy pants, but currently it looks like your aliens has like massive thighs.
Yeah, it does.
It's kind of cute. But yeah, they're like old riding pants.
It's like, what's up with that? Oh, yeah. They're the puff pants. It was a thing in the 90s. The 90s? What are you talking about? Oh wait, this isn't Earth, right?
Batter up.
Wow, we murdered him.
Yes, we did. So yeah, the character design is very nice. Both in the enemies and the characters. Enemy design's pretty cool. These little guys are annoying. These freaking Terran saboteurs. Little imp bastards, but you know, they're not aggressive, so... Boink! On the bite. So yeah, this guy gets on here because we knocked him over with my knocking down. My self-explanatory knock down, slash or whatever you call it.
Oh, yeah.
So he's down for the count for it. I want to see if that works on bans. Most likely not, but that'd be hilarious if it does. So you notice he had like that red flash. That means he was about to do like a powerful attack. So yeah, I just dodged past him.
I'm just letting my mana build back up.
Yes.
And these are stuff that you gather.
Oh yeah, the crystals?
Yeah.